Hello children, hi. In our last video, we have been dealing about the chapter rational numbers. In the rational numbers, we have been dealing in the exercise 1.2. So in this exercise number 1.2, we have been studying many mains. So we have been finished with the 4 mains and we have started with the 5th main. So in the 5th main, there were 3 problems. I had done with the 2 problems. So shall we go for the next one? Yeah, that is third one. What is the third one? They are given 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. What is this? So in between rational number we are supposed to find out, right? The main question was about to find 5 rational numbers between these two. So to find out the rational between these two rational numbers, what we are supposed to see here, the two denominators we have to check with. The denominators are not same. So what we are supposed to do, we have to go for the LCM. LCM of 4 and 2 is 4 only. Okay. So if the LCM of 4 and 2 is 4 means, so we have to go for the first one like a same fraction, that is 1 divided by 4. So as there is a LCM 4, we need to multiply this one with a 1. So what I am going to get? The same number as a 1 by 4. So let me take the next fraction, that is 1 by 2. 2 is to be multiplied with a 2 to get the 4. Okay. So if the denominator is multiplied with a 2, numerator also should be multiplied with a 2. Now I got a new rational numbers. They are 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 by 4. So I want 5 rational numbers, right? So when I compare with the numerator, I am not getting. So for this reason, what I have to do? I need to multiply sum for this number with the same for the all. So if it is to be done means I want to check it out as I want 5. I am going to multiply this one with a 6. Okay. For this also I need to multiply with a 6, correct? So the next what I am going to get here, 1 6 are 6. 6 4s are 24. So the next 6 2s are 12. 6 4s are 24. Now I got with the new fractions, that is 6 by 24 and 12 by 24. Here I can get a 5 rational numbers, right? So they are 7 by 24, 8 divided by 24, 9 divided by 24, 10 divided by 24 and 11 divided by 24. I want 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here like this, you have been learnt already in the previous class too. It is one more. Any doubt in this? No, I think so. Yeah, children, we can go for the next. That is the 6th. Write 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. Here given is minus 2. We need to write greater than minus 2. Okay. So what they said for us to write rational numbers. How many we have to write? 5. Okay. As you know, minus 2 is a negative number. Okay. More than that means it should be minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Like that, right? So see here, the minus 2 is the given number. More than this means minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and all. Okay. Here 5 has become. Okay. But they said for us to write a rational numbers. So these are not rational numbers. We can make it. These are rational numbers with denominator 1. But we want to write a rational numbers means we can write them as just like a same. That will be like a 1 by 2, 1 by 4. Okay. So then next it will be a 1 by 5. So then next any number you can write. Like if you want to write like a 6 by 7 and 8 by 9 and few more if you can go on writing. But they asked only 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these are correct. Why? Because it is given as a negative number. These all are the positive numbers. Okay. Yes, children, we can go for the next 7th one. Find 10 rational numbers. Okay. Find 10 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. Okay. Here are the 2 rational numbers. In between these two, we have to find 10 rational numbers. Okay. So let me write first 3 by 5. Okay. So one more 3 by 4. Okay. Are the denominators same? No. So what we have to do? We have to go for finding the LCM. 4 and 5 are the denominators. LCM of that is 20. Okay, 5 how much are 20? 5 fours are. So I am multiplying this one with a 4. Okay, then 4 how much are 20? 4 fives are 20. This I am multiplying with a 5. So then what I am going to get here? 4 threes are 12. 5 fours are 20. Then next 3 fives are 15. 4 fives are 20. Okay, so like this, these two rational numbers over. So now check it out with these two new rational numbers from 12 to 15. Are there 20 rational numbers? No, there is only one, not there are. Okay, that is 13 and 14. Only two are there in between in the sense. Okay, so now what we are supposed to do? We can multiply with the same numbers for all to get a 20 rational numbers. So check it out. If I multiply with any number, you can take 5, 10, 20, whichever. Okay, for the convenience, I am going to take with a 4 only. Okay, so when I multiply with a 4, I am going to get that. Okay, then next here also with a 4, this also with a 4, this also with a 4. Okay, then next 12 fours are 48. Then next 2 fours are 8, it means it is a 80. Then next 15 fours are 60. Okay, so the next 24s are 80. The denominators are same, right? So from 48 to 60 we can get 10 rational numbers, correct now? So as they said, in between we should not take 48 and 60. So then I am going to write next 49 divided by 80, next 50 divided by 80, 51 divided by 80, 52 divided by 80, then 53 divided by 80, 54 divided by 80, then 55 divided by 80, 56 divided by 80. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then next 57 divided by 80 is the 9th one. 58 divided by 80 is the 10th one. As they have been asked for a 10, I wrote 10 rational numbers which are in between these two rational numbers. These two are not same, so the denominators are not same. I made it as the same here. But in between these two I am not getting, so I multiplied with a 4. Okay, so that in between these two 10 rational numbers are these. So like this we have been understood with all the problems of exercise number 1.2. With this we are going to finish off with the exercise number 1.2 also and the chapter also, the rational numbers. Okay children, so we need to go for the new lesson. But suddenly we cannot start with a new lesson. What is the name of a new lesson? That we have to be known first. So the second chapter name is linear equation in one variable. Okay, so I think we have been dealt with a few of basics of this equations. Okay, and with one variable, like what is variable, what is constant, this all you have been learnt, no? About that little I am going to tell it, that we can see it. Yeah children, okay, in this linear equation in one variable, just I am going to give few things. Okay, so I am going to write one example like a 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. Okay, so I think here it is one of the equation we say. Why? Because it is having the LHS part and the RHS part. These two parts should be equal. It is called as equality. It is a equality. Okay, so this side is called as a left hand side, this side is called as a right hand side, you know. Okay, in this we say this is a constant. Okay, then next here x is called as a variable. Okay, so then this 2 is also a constant and it is coefficient. It is a coefficient. So children, why it is called as a coefficient? It is there along with a variable. So what is the coefficient of x means? It is 2. Okay, so this is a minus 3, it is separately, so it is called as a constant. So and x is called as a variable. Okay, this is called as variable. Why? Because it is going to get a value, what the value we give from our side. X can be varied, so it is called as variable. Okay, then next here 7 is a one more constant. Okay, so in the equality means in the algebraic expressions and in the equation. It is an equation, so it is containing the equality symbol. If there is no equal symbol, then it is called as a expression. Okay, like this basics things you have been studied in the 7th standard. No, you have to come with that knowledge for the next class. Okay, children, for any doubt regarding the first chapter, you can ask me about this. Still more explanation will be given in the next video. Okay, bye bye.